Questions in the chat as well at the moment about the length of our particular game jam that's coming up. Maybe Tim, in a moment, you can tell some details about it. But we've chosen 10 days so that it has 2 weekends because we
I love
expect
10-day.
a lot of people are working, so they just can't work on it during the week. But then you've at least got 2 weekends, and maybe you've only got half a day on the first weekend and half a day on the second weekend. That's totally fine. So the spirit here is not that you spend 10 days of 18-hour days working on your game. That's absolutely not what anyone would expect. So you don't need to do that. But hopefully within that 10-day window, you get a day or two that you can work on it, and that's different to For me, I don't like the 48-hour jams because I don't like not sleeping. I don't like saying, oh, I've got to go, 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 rush, 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 rush. And it just, for me, I need to sleep. So the whole, I'm up at 5 in the morning and I'm trying to talk to my teammate and there's a bug and we're just making more bugs and it's broken. And, for me, I'm too old for that stuff. So I think that's what we're trying to do with this game jam is just respect the fact that our community needs to sleep and that you guys have jobs.
Oh, I'm right there with my jams are 10 days. The first one was a week, and then the group that I run my jams with, they're like, we found 10 days works better because the problem is we found a week to be problematic where it starts on a Friday, everyone's jazzed. Okay, the jam starts. All right, you work all Friday night, you work Saturday, you work Sunday. You're like, I've got all the stuff. I'm going to finish all this during the week. And then the week happens and hits you like a ton of bricks. And now it's next Friday and you're like, I didn't get anything done.
Yeah.
So having
ending
those
on a
2
Friday
weekends,
is weird. Yeah.
Having those 2 weekends, I find like starting on a Friday, ending on a Monday, I think is like the perfect time frame for me, especially. I'm in the weird, but like I don't like 48-hour game jams. I do a lot of them because most of the big ones are that there's a lot of people out there that's all they think of game jam is it's 48 hours because it's the most common one. Like I participate in them because for content and stuff, I got to do the big ones, and that's generally what they are. But I prefer either something to happen all in one day. So give me, 12, there's like Try Jam is 3 hours, which is a lot of fun. If you've never tried that, it lets you plan out ahead of time and it's just 3 hours of working time. It's a really fun little exercise. 12-hour jams are pretty fun, or 24 I find are all good for me because I can just kind of focus for a day and grind and enjoy.
Yeah.
When it splits into that next day, I start feel like I'm sacrificing stuff. But if it's like a week, it's really nice because it's like, okay, well now I can spend, 6 hours on a Saturday, 5 hours on a Sunday, and then 3 hours after work, before I go to bed kind of thing, and make a lot of progress. And I find that to be better. Like I made the decision during the last Udamdari, I didn't like the game I was making. And at 11 o'clock, because I do compo, so I have 48 hours at 11 p.m. on the first day, I was just like, I don't like what I've done. I was planning to start over and be up all night, and I made the first grown-up decision I've probably made in the last couple of years doing game jams. Just like, I just need to drop because I'm going to be incredibly unhealthy here. I'm planning to stay up all night and grind this out in the next 17 hours, and that's not going to be good for me. I've as someone who, because I think I did the math somewhere around in the last 3 years, I've participated in at least 40 game jams. And burnout's real. It's rough. I was having to do it for content for the last 2 years to be able to post on YouTube and all of that kind of stuff, because those were the videos that were getting views. And it's just like doing them back to back to back, and sacrificing sleep to be able to grind it out. Yeah, I can do it. It's not enjoyable. And the worst part is by the time you finish, when you're ground out like that, it's just like, I don't enjoy what I just did. Like, like half the time I'd finish, like, I don't even like my game. I just spent the last 12 hours on this straight, and I don't like it.